Get on? Yeah, I think so. How y'all doing? JT coming at you, people. Man, it's been a long time. I ain't got to talk to y'all in a long time. The world got crazy, ain't it? This is my new hunting dog. This is my new hunting dog, Shasta. Shasta, say hey to the people. Say hey to the people, Shasta. She's a good one. I'm gonna tell you what, though. This thing here, right here, keeps fogging up my glasses. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. There we go. Man, like I said, things gotten crazy since last time I talked to you. We got this corona thing going on. And when I first heard about it, old fella told me Jim Bob and Becky Sue had got corona. Oh, I said, heck, here, take him this lime. I got a lime in the refrigerator, that's what they need. But no, it looked like it's like a virus. I'm like, oh dang, wouldn't it be something though to get that coronavirus and Lyme disease at the same time? Wouldn't that be ironic? Now, don't get me wrong, I don't want y'all to get mad at me because I'm not trying to make light of this because it's a very serious situation, But I just thought that'd be kind of unusual. But anyhow, I want to talk to y'all. I want to talk to y'all about something I know absolutely nothing about. And that's technology. That's technology. Things has gotten way too simplified, I guess, in our life. Because I remember when I was a youngin', 5, 6, 7 years old, sitting there in the floor on Saturday morning and watching cartoons. And at 10 o'clock, the Jetsons come on Channel 4. And so I had to reach up and turn the dial. We had to do that back then. We had to turn the dial. And it'd come on. Meet George Jetson. His boy Elroy. Daughter Judy. And I always thought that was the funny part. I'm like, ain't that something? They named their daughter after my mama. Her name's Judy. But anyhow, they had some space age technology back in them days. I mean, you could go to the refrigerator and say, fix me a sandwich, and a sandwich would pop out, or let me call Mr. Spacely, and it'd have a TV screen come up out of the table, and he could see Mr. Spacely there, and he would talk to a video call. And we thought that was space age back then. That's that crazy stuff. But it ain't been too many years now. And we done surpassed all that. We can do the same thing. We can talk to video call somebody anywhere in the world now. We ain't got to sit there for the thing to come up. Now we ain't got Rosie, but we got Alexa now, and Alexa can do whatever you want her to do. Like say, Alexa, turn the TV on, and TV just comes on, or Alexa, tune to FM 107.3, and all of a sudden music just starts playing throughout your house, and you ain't even sure where it's coming from, because you ain't ever took the time to look. Or you can go turn on the coffee pot, and all of a sudden, drip, drip, drip. You don't need Mr. Coffee nor Joe DiMaggio. It's just crazy. But you could be sitting on the toilet and doing your stuff, and and then you realize you ain't got no toilet paper, and you know how that fear reaps through you when you say, oh goodness, and you looking around. See, now all you gotta do is here, holler, Alexa, how about going to Amazon, get me some toilet paper, and by the time you get done with your crossword puzzle, there's a drone and dropped some Charmin at your front door. It's amazing. But sometimes, I believe it's a little bit too smart, or it's thinking for us, and I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because one day I decided, and I'm going to stop right here for a minute. I'm going to stop right now here for a minute. If you got kids in the room, okay? If you got kids in the room, you need to cut it off, okay? Or either get your headset or something, because there may be some inappropriate language for them to hear in this next little part, okay? All right, so I'm going to give you a second. Okay, all right, now, so we're back together again. All right, so I woke up one Sunday morning, and just decided I want to go to the beach. And so I jumped in my car. I rolled the windows down. I hit the interstate with the wind, with the radio blasting and the wind blowing through my flowing mane. And I was having a good time. You know, and I got down there, and I was looking at that old facial book thing on my phone and realized that my young'uns and their mama was at the beach at the same time. Now, this wasn't planned. This is just a pure coincidence, you know. And I said, well, I want to get my young'uns, and we go up here to this motel that we'd stayed at one time before, and they've got this, you know, water slides and lazy river and stuff they use, the amenities for their guests, you know. Well, I wanted to come off the beach and be one of their guests for a few minutes, you know. And so I called their mama, and I think she was perturbed at me at the moment. I don't know what I had done, but I'm sure I had done something because she wasn't talking to me, and she didn't know I was at the beach. And so I called, and it would go to voicemail. And so I would send her a message, and she wouldn't respond. And so for the next 3.5 hours, while I'm down there walking on the beach and having a good time, I continually try, and she won't answer the phone for nothing. And so finally, before I left, I took me one of them helicopter rides, you know, the kind that goes over the beach. So I took me one of them helicopter rides, you know, and I kind of scanned the beach as we was flying to see if I could see my young'uns down there on the beach, but I didn't see nothing. So anyhow, I decided to get in the car and start heading home, you know. I said, well, I'm going to try it one more time before I get out the city. And so my phone's got these blue teeth things that connects to your phone, you know, and you just push a button there on your steering wheel and you can tell it what you want to do. Okay? So what I had done, I pushed that little button and the old gal on there says, please say a command. And I say, call Wendy. And it comes back and says, I'm sorry, I did not understand the command. Please try again. I said, call Wendy. I said, did you say call home? Please say yes or no. I said, no. She said, I'm sorry, I didn't understand the command. Well, see, she don't know, they don't have a southern drawl on them things, and she didn't know what no meant. So I said, no. So I did it again, and I'm starting to get a little perturbed at this time. I'm getting a little fuming. I said, call Wendy. He said, did you say call Grandma? I'm like, no. Call Wendy. I'm sorry, I didn't understand the command. And that's how I got mad. I said, fuck you. And it came back and it said, did you say call Wendy? I busted out laughing. It was the most hilarious thing I had ever seen in my life. It knows what I was thinking. So, but that ain't the only thing. I used to work for this cable company, you know, and I was on the road all the time. And so I had this Jeepus that would tell me where to go. Jeepus or Jeepus, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, because there ain't no vowels in it, you know. They just got GPS, so I call it Jeepus. So that lady in that Jeepus, she would tell me what, turn here, go here, you know, stop there. You're here. And so I pull in this little restaurant, gonna get me a sandwich, you know, a burger or something, and in the radio player, I got Merle Haggard playing. And the song that comes on, Branded Man. You know, if you know Merle, you know Branded Man. It goes like, down every road, there's always one more city. You know that song. That's the one. Well, about that time, that woman on that Jeepus said, down every road, there's always one more city. I'm like, well, take me there, baby. They might want to buy some cable. I ain't never in my life seen the Jeepus, you know, play the lyrics on the radio. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep everything short and sweet. I'm at 10 minutes. So y'all probably getting tired of hearing at me. But you know what? I'm going to try to get back at you another time pretty soon. Now, Shasta. Hey, Shasta, say bye to the people. Okay, don't. Okay. All right. See-yins. Shasta says bye. See-yins. Okay, all right. I can't see. Here we go. There we go. Right there. Right there. Right.